He wasn't sleeping. You people don't just appreciate deep thinking. Arise TV anchor Seni Rufai responds as image of President Tinubu sleeping at a crucial meeting surfaces online and sparks controversy. So I understand that they went for a meeting at Addis Ababa, EU 37th Ordinary Session of the Assembly of the African Union, and Tinubu went there and was sleeping at Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. And the camera caught him and was circulated how Nigerian president was sleeping during the session. And I know that the federal government started blaming the media for circulating that picture. But there's something they can do now. The man is old and is occupying an office that he doesn't have the capacity to manage, and is showing in his performance and the state of the economy of the country right now. So in response to all the social media criticisms and critics and reactions, Rufai Seni, the Arise TV news anchor, has sarcastically made this comment. And he said he was not sleeping. You people don't just appreciate deep thinking. Now it's smart, A recent image circulating on the internet has ignited fervent discussions among Nigerians, capturing a pivotal moment during the 37th Ordinary Session of the Assembly of the African Union AU in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. President Tinubu, representing the largest black nation, was observed making a profoundly impactful contribution before momentarily reclining for a rest. So with great anticipation, President Tinubu's departure from Nigeria to Addis Ababa for the 37th Ordinary Session was met with eager expectations. However, as the session unfolded, he was captured on camera taking a brief respite on image disseminated by AFP, an esteemed international news media outlet. Can you imagine? It was AFP that even circulated it. So this visual has stirred controversy, inciting queries and varied reactions among observers. So thank God say this was not done by Nigerian journalists. They would have gone to arrest them. Seni Rufai replied to the controversy caused by the image in a sarcastic manner. He wasn't sleeping. You people don't just appreciate deep thinking. Wow. Say he was not sleeping. He was doing something else. You people just don't appreciate deep thinking. The man, actually, nobody at some point can recline to rest, even in the meetings, even in the office. We know that. So, but since it's coming from an old man, and since it's coming from somebody whose Nigerian economy has collapsed under his watch, it's going to be different. If this thing happen to a normal person, no camera will capture it and nothing will happen. So probably what he was supposed to do at his age is to take a coffee so that he could stay alert and awake while the meeting is going on. Then after the meeting, he can go have a nap. But sleeping while the meeting was going on shows that he's fatigued, shows that he does not have the power, the capacity to handle such amount of pressure. But he won't resign, and he won't step down. He will continue to run it, and propagandists will continue to work for him to retain him in the office. So now, with what has happened at Addis Ababa, the good news is that it wasn't Nigerian media that exposed that picture and circulated it worldwide over the internet. It was AFP, a renowned international media. So thank God that, because if it's a Nigerian media or a Nigerian journalist that did that at the first instance, he would have been arrested by now. I'm telling you the truth. He would have been arrested by now. And people are already reacting to what Seni Rufai is saying. And someone said, is Tinubu alive before he's already dead before now? Can you imagine? Is Tinubu alive before? He was already dead before now. I very good. Mind what you say. And another person saying it's on drugs. Okay, what kind of drug? Do you have proof? So I was raised to respect elders. Tinubu is old enough to be my grandpa. I have ever reason to respect him, but the government is forcing me otherwise. Of course, it's Tinubu that is forcing you otherwise, because who is government and who is Tinubu? He forced himself there. He said it's his turn. So you are pitying him and respecting him, but he does not pity himself and does not respect himself. So what do you expect? What do you expect? He was subnabulating. That is how they would do and sign off the country. Buhari's handlers forged his signature and took it to the CBN and got all the monies they wanted while Buhari was sleeping. This one now we go here say Gbajabiamila don't forge his signature to sell Asorok. Tired people who put on life support, forcing themselves in vibrant people. Thinking indeed as Dan Tinkerman, Abi Dan Tinkerman na not be smart, Lagos president, drug daddy on Kuluz, okay, on your manhood, we shall start carry go Mumuloko. Can you imagine what this guy is writing? Sleeping president. Which drug? We don't know the kind of drug. Okay. Kuluz. Okay, the name of the drug now Kuluz. All right. So that's exactly what is happening. People are reacting. Some are saying different things. I tell you, anybody can be tired and be fatigued and probably will sleep off in this kind of circumstance. But for him, I tell you, people will take it differently because of the kind of person he is and the kind of government he's running. That is it. But I tell you, the real thing is that he should find a way. Those kind of meetings are very sensitive meetings, and representing a nation as the president, his handlers should give him something that will keep him awake in such meetings. That is what they should be doing go forward. What should they give him that will keep him awake? A stimulant that will not harm his system, but will still keep him awake, and after which he can be, deactivated and made to go sleep and take a nap. And again, the president himself should manage himself. When you have such a meeting, what is expected is that you sleep very well over the night so that during the meeting you can be fresh and be active. Anybody that does not sleep well can never be fresh and can never be active. That is the truth. And you will fag out in the middle of the assignment. That is how it happens. So Tinubu really need to find a way to manage himself, and his handlers also need to find a way. When you see somebody failing like this, you know that his handlers are also failing. Either he does not have competent handlers, or the handler don't know what to do, or he is not accepting the ideas of the handlers or the advice of the handlers. One of those 2 or 3 things could be happening. That is it. So now that this picture surfaced online and people are already criticizing him, there's no trip that Tinubu has made that did not come with criticism, ranging from when he went to Abu Dhabi for UAE, and then he went to US again for UNGA National Assembly, that is the United Nations General Assembly in New York, where he said he's the first president to ring the New York Stock Exchange bell. And meanwhile, it wasn't true. Okay, he went to Abu Dhabi and said Abu Dhabi government has lifted the ban on Nigerian travelers and flights. Meanwhile, they said no, they never did that. So almost every trip he makes must come with criticism. I don't know how he's going to manage himself going forward. Thank you for listening, and let's have your comments.